J. Caddy Beast from Phoenix, Arizona, and you're watching Hot Facts with my boy Robert Reese.
Hot Facts with Robert Reese, people. We got a great one. While I'm driving doing this Walmart Spark order, I decided to let you guys see the scenery.
Using the left 2 lanes, turn left on Moreno Beach Drive.
Let you guys see what's going on. I'm not gonna get on the 60 freeway right now, but that runs me from my area all the way through LA. It does what it is. It goes east and west. But this video is to give an update on the legal. You know, the legal things going on with Shauna Johnson and Hot Facts with Robert Reese and his channel and everything else with Felix, aka Mr. Flex _unlimited. Thunder channel changes periodically, does its thing, but there's more people that are involved. There's a Twiggy involved, and he's a public server who serves people for court. We got a Twiggy involved. We got a guy named Jimmy. I guess his name is Jimmy from if I can remember. He goes by Torp here on YouTube, and there's been a lot of things going on, and I put the first video up, and I decided to go ahead, and since this is a case that has to do with other people involved, it's going to be the greatest thing if they can actually go ahead and back up the claims that's going on, because they have no idea what is going on, simply because they don't know what's coming out of my mouth. So let me go ahead and put this on me. So there's been a series of events that has happened, and I did a live stream yesterday breaking it down, and I'll give you guys a little synopsis. There were 2 people that donated when my mom passed away. Rest in peace, Mom. And right after that, they were talking crap about people that raise money and things like that, but it's all me. Why did you? And all this other stuff. So they did that. It was Thunder and Mr. Flex. I never brought in the other names because they actually donated, and they said that we're not gonna get in a part of that because this is like real life. We're not gonna do this little charades or YouTube drama when it comes into that. So the people that did that, there's a Cray Cray Nay and a Rideshare Lisa and a Jaded Driver, and there was one by the name of Gig Wars Official. And there's other names out there that have donated, and they know who they are, and I've said thank you and put the videos up and everything. So what happened was the people that I named, they donated, and they chose to not say anything or do anything wrong when it came to the situation at hand, except for Flex and Thunder. And to this day, they know what they did, and there's no, I know people say, you know, forgive people, but they're just like, it's the principle, it's my mom, and you just don't do things like that. Now these people, Official Gig Wars, Shauna Johnson, that's her original channel. She has the gig app, Gig Wars Official, where you can actually compete with other gig drivers across the United States. Many drivers say that it's a good tool to use to make sure you're going to make your money. Some drivers have said that they compromise your information. One driver in particular, Samuel Lee, out of Moreno Valley. But that's besides the point. But this person chose to go ahead and opt out of speaking the nonsense and the hate that was going in. And I thanked all of them who chose to do that, and she was one. No one in the whole gig community, or in the communities that I'm a part of, wanted to even look like Felix or Robert Henry, Mr. Flex _unlimited, and Thunder YouTube channels. People thought that what they did was just despicable, because you have people that do car washes, biker clubs do car washes and fundraisers. People do it at the church, and it's a normal thing to do. So when someone they don't like did something like that, they chose to, after they donated, bash that person for doing that. And they all felt that that was wrong. Big ups to you guys for doing that and who helped donate. Now let's go ahead and fast forward. We're almost a year to my mom's passing, and everyone that said that we're not going to get involved in that, well, we have a change in the scenery. Shauna Johnson, Gig Wars official, bitch mode activated. Go ahead and check that channel out. It's full of just ridiculousness. That channel, because of some things going on with other people, chose to, I can go ahead and stick my nose in, and coincidentally, Mr. Flex, Felix there, and Thunder, Robert Henry are involved in what happened to Mr. Flex underscore's original channel, because it was taken down by copyrights and other things because he can't follow all the rules. Because of the allegiance and the friendship of that right there, she chose to hop in and say, I just want to do something about it. And this is what she did. Being that someone that donated and opted out of being involved in drama, after they said, you know, after what they did, she chose to join in on their side and say, Reese got mad at us for donating and said we were doing these things. Now, everyone knows that she was excluded with all the other ones, and it was just Flex, Felix, and Robert Henry. She excluded herself to then bring herself in and say us. Like, that doesn't make sense. Everyone said that talking about someone's mother's passing and doing all this is wrong. She now chose to say that it's actually something that is positive to do. It can bring my new channel up and get some more views. So what she did was she went over to a person that we all know doxed me fully. I'm talking about what doxing really is. Friends and family's addresses, wives, parents, mother-in-laws, father-in-laws, co-workers, child support cases, driver's license, exact photo up there and everything. I'm talking about real doxing. So they go over to a channel like that to have someone that has done that in the past try to run at Reese. That person decided to not do that, but while doing that, Shauna Johnson chose to talk crap about my mother's passing and incite me during my own live stream. After she did that, I hit her with a copyright strike because, first of all, it was not fair use. It was not anything. She's not doing any type of criticism or anything else like that. What she did was play something that she thought was funny after she incited humor about my mother's passing, then puts up a post that reads, and I'll put this up here. It says, Robert Reese has no sense of humor. Well, what type of sense of humor goes into inciting someone after speaking about a sensitive subject about the passing of his mother that you backed out of and said, I'm donating, that's not right what you guys are doing, you know, much respect and love, to then go ahead and do this. So since you chose to do that, you put yourself in the realm of Felix and Robert Henry as those two. There's only two people. Now there's three. Okay? You went ahead to go ahead and do that. Now, even though you went ahead and did the appeal about the copyright strike, which like I told them, I have no intent to take you to court for that. I'm going to take you to court civilly. What you did by purposely going in and doing the opposite of what your natural intentions were, you chose to go into something that now is malicious because you chose to do this. Okay? Emotional distress, pain and suffering, mental anguish, all out of something you got with somebody else to try to fit in and be happy. I have questions on when did this become a joke and something that is funny when before you know for a fact that you said that it's not. Something in you changed to where the passing of my mother's funeral, well, the passing in my mother's funeral, and just like when I did the videos and put them up while I was getting ready and showing the funeral and everything, you were one of the ones that said that was a great video. It was a beautiful video. So after someone is doing all of that, what makes someone try to on a sensitive subject, incite someone to get angry on a live stream and talk trash about it and make it seem like it's all the way real. That's when you got hit. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna just take her to court. Mental anguish, pain and suffering, okay? All of that's there. That was a dead skunk. You guys saw that there. Pain and suffering, emotional distress, all of that goes into it, which is why civilly, that's all gonna be taken care of. Now, the craziest thing is I said that, hey, you know you didn't donate when I knew you donated. You gave like 25 bucks. You did it the same day as Cray Cray and Right Share Lisa. You guys all did it in the exact same stream. The video was still up there, and I was like, she really took that bait. Here's what she did, y'all. She proved my case for me. She went to go put up, and she said, not like it cares, and she showed that she donated. Which means what I'm saying verbally, she showed the action that she did donate and her messages of the blessings and take care and all that stuff for my mom. To then come back and do this malicious act. She then goes up and after she puts that up, she puts up something else. Now, I wanted everyone to see that, hey, she did donate, but someone that did donate, she's showing her complete actions on what she actually did. All right? What she puts herself into the situation that something told you to go back on what you originally did, to think joking about someone's mother who passed away is perfectly fine. Now, there is someone by the name of Always Cherry Pick, Michael. You guys say that his comedy and satire is not welcomed anymore. And type of comedy like that should not be here for anyone. Yet, at the same time, you chose to join in and do that exact same comedy. And you put up the post that Robert Reese has no sense of humor. My mother passing, there's no humor in that. Once a judge witnesses that and sees that you actually said that, they're going to be like, why the hell would you do that? You don't think that's going to cause any type of mental distress or anything? Like that's psychological damage. That's psychological damage. And you're trying to beat on it, and there was only 2 people and no one else wanted to be a part of that, and you chose to go do that by yourself. I'm watching everything as it happens, like I can't believe she's actually doing all the work for me. Then we got this guy Torp. He don't know what's going on, but in the beginning of his video, he says that you said I was up there supporting you. Yeah, you don't want people to know that. You know, you're up there with Hulk Smash and Mike Drop BBQ. If you go to your YouTube studio, you go to community, it lets you see your top contributors to your channel. And you are tied at #1 for top contributor and engager to my channel. Now, you said I put up a short and it was not you. You said, well, that's a big T and all that. Well, I'm going to show you when I do this here. I'm going to go ahead and put up how I'm going to click on your actual subs. Your actual account. It's going to say you got 1.5K subs and everything else. It's your channel. Funny thing is, I'm the person that stuck up for you when they were talking about digging up your dead wife and your mom and e-parring them. All right? So you join in to talk nonsense about things you don't know. That is your channel. And for everyone out there, he is one of the biggest supporters of Hot Facts with Robert Reese, and there it shows. Thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you for playing into all of this. Then I got this. They bring up someone when they said, oh, calling people's parents and threatening that, all that stuff is bad, right? So the server of the Eli papers with the court case with him and Tammy Hess, Eli Millis and Tammy Hess, you are getting this official news, y'all, straight from the source. No one knows it like this. And if anyone can go ahead and say they do, I dare them to try. I interviewed the gentleman live on my show. Got a chance to talk to him before that. And he has been, this is now before he called my dad, he was one of my main sources on the info going all into that camp over there.
I don't pay attention to kiwi farms. I don't go onto those sites like that. I've heard about it, but I don't go out and look at that crap. I don't have the time for it. But I've known you for over 5 years, ODN, and the thing is, again, hey, Twiggy, you have your opinion. If you want to come on up here and share your opinion, you've only known me for maybe 6 months, 9 months, maybe a year at the most. You really haven't been around to see the backstory, but you're speaking like you know the whole thing. And
it's just one of them with a troll account, dude.
He's the guy that served me for the lawsuit I was involved.
Oh, is he? He's
he?
All right.
He's the guy that came from Southern California to serve me. Okay. And well, not because you like Eli. That is something Eli needs to think about and actually see. Twiggy, look, you've been so.
Can you hear me?
There he is, right there. There he is.
Yeah, ODN, here I am. I don't know you, so let's just get this out of the way. I don't have a clue who you are. Okay, so I'm not looking for a new fight with somebody, and I don't even have a fight with Eli. You want the honest truth. Okay, but the problem I have with ODN being on there, like I said, nothing against him, don't know anything about him, is, okay, you know what? Let's start over. What did you want to ask me, Eli? I'm right here.
I said everything and broke it out, and then they could not believe it. They said, Reese, if you're telling a lie, we're going to get you. So Twiggy gets up there and breaks down everything. So we were doing a test. Did Twiggy, you know when they give you the multiple choice, did Twiggy call Robert's dad? Yes or no? There's only 2 answers. The answer is yes. Twiggy said he doesn't have my phone number, but I was texting him during the live stream, which means he said Robert's texting me, which means you have my phone number. Because how you just can't make this stuff up. So does Twiggy have Robert's phone number? Yes. Does Robert have Twiggy's phone number? Yes. Have they been in communication? Yes. Twiggy brought up a flood and other things, and then said that we have been in communication throughout that time periodically because of this and that, which means that he communicates with HotFacts with Robert Reese. He called my dad, made a mistake. He called me himself, apologized. My dad never did. My dad was like, all right. My dad never called me. Twiggy called me, apologized, and did everything. And they asked him all these questions, and he answered them. So when I did my live yesterday, I brought up some stuff, and Twiggy called, he texted me and said that we got to talk about it. No, there is no talking, because if people want to talk, they're going to have to go ahead and put themselves into the story and how it fits in with this news. Okay? That's not going to happen. You were a source in giving me information about all parties and things that was going on. You came in with the gig world, and I was able to do things and do all that stuff with you. So, did all of that. So now Twiggy wants to talk, and everyone's on separate sides. Now, Red is like, oh man, she went to Tammy, because I said, well, Tammy can hide the chat that's not up there. She can hide the chat. I said, you better have Tammy take that down if that's your real friend, and Tammy said no. Everyone's on their own side, because don't nobody want to be part of a mockery and a humorous game on someone's deceased mother. You get what I'm saying? So Twiggy wants to call me, they bring up that stuff, and now they're saying the originals, Flex and Thunder, are now saying that they want to help Shauna Johnson because they were the first 2, and now she joined in to be with them, and they're saying that they want to help. Well, help with what? You don't know anything. Are you saying you want to help with legal actions or money when she loses? You want to help pay? But then again, why would you want to pay and help if you don't feel guilty about something? You guys got to start answering that. Why would you want to pay? I can let you guys throw in a bunch of random money to someone and let it go to waste and then back out, and you guys just did that for no reason. Everything is in my hand. The ball is in my court. Hopefully this car goes around me. So, I'll back up some. Put this on me some so we don't. So, everything is on me. I'm giving the news, I'm filling in the parts. Everybody has these parts on where they are fitting in. All right? So now, you guys are in for a doozy because it's real court. Torp, you're my biggest supporter. Twiggy, the person that does the serving, was exposed as being one of my top informers. We got Shauna joining up to do something bad that she did that, so she's the biggest hypocrite. All for what? To get a piece of the pie, to go to court to get sued? I have no intent to go to copyright court about that 15 seconds. I made 20 bucks and you didn't make any penny off of it. But that was good information or a good video by you, because now I'm able to take you to court civilly. You're going to have to go ahead and defend all of this and get all your ducks in a row. So hopefully, Torp, Thunder, Bob Henry, Felix, Flex, all of you guys are prepared. Because right now, everything that you guys do publicly is going into the civil case. Make sure you guys do all this on Discord. Have a nice day.